Hello, my name is Fiona and I work at the Mississauga Library. Today we'll be making a central rail station in Minecraft. Alright, so just an update on other projects. So I started using the rainbow wool to color code the different logic circuits in our logic museum. Still a work in progress, but this is what I've done so far, so it's a bit less confusing. The llama merry-go-round, so it's still working. We're still getting more llamas. They seem to congregate around our friend the 1x4x9 monolith over there. Or possibly it's drawing them over, I don't know. But as you can see, we captured another llama. I'll add it to the merry-go-round later, but we might need a better final solution for the llamas. So let's take a ride back to the base. All right. Okay. So here we are. So right now our two rail lines exit here, but it's a bit of a hike to get to the front door. So I want to make a room inside the mountain that's going to be a centralized rail station for different lines, because I want to add a third line too, but more on that later. So previously I talked about XYZ coordinates, or more formally known as Cartesian coordinates. And so I put a sign on the wall here with the coordinates for this block right here that I'm standing on. So yeah, let's bring up the coordinate display. That is F3 if you're on a computer in Minecraft. So if you look at the second paragraph to the left, top line, it says XYZ. That is where you get the XYZ coordinates, and just round them to whole numbers to make things easy. So 64, that's the Y coordinate. So in Minecraft, that is how far up or down you are from the surface or in the very bottom of the world. So bedrock would be 0, and sea level is around 60, 64. So we're at sea level right now. So if we look this way, or if we move back and forth, you can see that the Z coordinate is changing in value. Also, fourth line down from the second paragraph, it'll tell you you are facing north towards negative Z. So in Minecraft, negative Z coordinates are considered north, and the opposite would be south, positive Z. And then it's the opposite for X. So in this direction that we're facing right now, this is facing west, negative X, and then east would be positive X. So this is going to matter in a few minutes. So I'm just going to take this away. And I've written down on some graph paper these coordinates, which will come in handy soon. So let's go back to the front door. I left the door open again. Okay, so you will see something new. We have a door here. And you see I've been playing around with coordinates, so I have these signposts everywhere. Okay, so this is going to be our rail station. So as you can see, I've been using the colored wool again. So red, orange, yellow, and I've already labeled what I want them to be. So red will be for going southbound towards the Logic Museum. If we add more lines going southward, we might have to create some rail switching later. Likewise, heading north and up, that's where all the farms are. And then going down, that's going to be for a future project. And I've already started the tunnel here. But today we're just going to focus on our two stations here. So on the wall in front of the two pillars for the rail stations we'll be making, or the railroads rather, I put the coordinates again. So you'll notice the x coordinates are the same, but the z coordinates are slightly different. Actually, that's probably 4, 7, 8. I probably didn't round it correctly. So what does that mean? So x is, so let's bring up coordinates again. So x is facing east, and where the rail lines are currently, they are to the east of us. Actually, here, let's write it down. All right, the coordinates x 476, y 64. So we're on the same floor level, so we won't have to make the rail lines go up or down. And z is 773, negative 7. Done. All right, it's a little bit easier to figure out now. So yeah, so we're facing east towards x. So the outside rail line is at 476, and these are at 470. So that means we only have to bust through 6 blocks to get outside. So that's good, that's very manageable. So then, so that's x, but then z. These differ slightly in the z coordinate. So this is negative 770, this is negative 767 or 8. Actually, let's figure that out right now. 7, yeah, it's 768. Okay, that's where I made my mistake. So negative 768, so that's only a couple of blocks away, so we're pretty darn close as well. So that would be facing north. So we're only 4 blocks behind the rail station as we are right now. So for this line, I'm probably just going to go straight through the wall, no detours at all. This is the line that goes to the museum, the Logic Museum. This one, I actually want it to intersect with the existing rail line that goes to the farms. Okay, so if the outside rail, while we're looking towards negative z, is at negative 773z, and currently this rail line, so this is the one that goes to the farms, immediately in front of the orange, it's negative 770. Then if we go 3 blocks over, 1, 2, 3, we should be at, yeah, we want to be at negative 773. So here we go. All right, this is, if you round up, 773. So I'm just going to put a sign here, done, just to sort of mark our space. Okay, so if we break through the wall here, we could have the rail line go straight to the back of it. But you know what? This might get in the way of our future rail line, because we're going to have a rail line going like this for this one. I'll add the power later. Okay, so then that's not going to work. So this one's easy. Whoa. Ta-da! So as you see, we've created a link using our coordinates. We've precisely calculated where to get out. So this is the easy one. 1, 2, 3. Let's put a button to start. Probably need some power rails. Let's just do 3. And add a torch. So let's see if it works. And it does. Okay. So here, I have an idea for how to keep these rail lines untangled. And if it's too complicated, we'll make a switching station instead, but I don't know, I don't like making unnecessary switching station, it just gets really complicated. Okay, so we want to go over 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's a way to do that while we're still in the wall. So let's do 1, so we're going diagonally, 2, oh, it's so dark. Where are my torches? Torch, torch, torch. Okay, so going over 1, over 2, over 3. And this will make sense in a minute. So if you've gotten super confused, don't worry, I'll show you in the end times. Okay, and then now we're facing east towards positive x. So this is where we break out. Ta-da! So we've calculated using XYZ coordinates exactly where to join the start of this without having to dig tons of holes through the wall, just one carefully created tunnel. So we're going to have to move the powered rails here. Okay, and I'm powering the rails with redstone torches today for a change. There we go. All right, let's add some boosting power here. Add a button. So the button will give a pulse of power and then turn off, like that. Probably need some extra power. Because we are going up a hill, so as we've learned, hills take more power than going on a stable flat way. Okay, so let's see if it works. Whee! Ah! Oh my god, these llamas. Llamas everywhere. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about the llamas, but not today. So let's turn off the coordinates. So, using more advanced XYZ coordinate techniques, we've been able to make a very precise and controlled tunnel to make our rail station. So more on that next time. Thank you for watching. Please visit our website or Facebook page for details on what is coming up and for our digital 24/7 services where you can download ebooks, audiobooks, music, magazines, and much more. To learn more about Minecraft, check out our Minecraft books in Overdrive. Thank you and goodbye.